What's going on, everyone? My name is ChazzyBoy1234, and today I am going to talk to you about this beautiful baby here, the Blue Yeti USB microphone with the blue pop filter. And I'm going to talk about the pop filter later, but right now I want to talk about this beauty here. Alright, so let me give you a little bit of an idea of what this thing looks like. It's simply, just this microphone on this heavy 4-pound stand. It's good for, a desktop. And you can, if you don't want to use the desktop stand, you can unscrew these little knobs here. And on the bottom right, let me bring it closer to the camera, right there, that's, a screw type mount for boom microphone mounts and things like that if you don't want the desktop stand, because it's not for everybody. So, first what I want to talk about with this thing is, let's just look at the knobs, what buttons we got. There's a mute button, and normally when you have this microphone powered on, when you click the mute button, it'll be flashing, but when it's solid, that means it's not muted. And the volume control, what that does is, I'm going to flip down here, you can see right here, there's a headphone input, and what that headphone input does is it uses your Blue Yeti pretty much as a sound card, and you get sound coming from your computer, and you also get zero latency response from the microphone, so you can hear yourself talking as you're saying things, no delay whatsoever, which is a really nice feature. Let's swing it around to the back. So what that volume knob does is just, it adjusts how loud your input is coming into your headphones. And now here we got a gain knob, and what that does is that makes your voice louder or softer, when you're talking into it or when you're singing into it. If you're singing nice and loud, you probably turn the gain more down, and if you're talking whispering, like this, you would turn it more up. Right, just so you know, obviously you don't see a USB cord because I'm using my camera audio just because I'm not next to my computer right now. But okay, so you see this knob here. I'm going to actually zoom in on that. There are 4 different settings. I'm going to zoom out now. And I'm going to tell you what those settings are. I'm going to actually read the booklet. Kind of cheating, I guess, but I want to make sure I say the right things. The first mode is stereo, and it gets like directions primarily from left and right, but also forward and backward. But it's gonna have left and right distinguished. Sorry, like stereo audio should be. And then there's the next mode, which is the circle, which is omnidirectional, and that's equally from all sides. So if you have a big group of people, it's gonna pick up sound from everywhere. And if you have ghost noise, a fan or something, or stuff going on in your house, it's probably going to pick that up. So definitely don't do that if you don't need to. Next mode, this is the mode I use, which is cardioid, which is like a circle with a little indent in it. And what that does is it only picks up sound from the front of the mic. This is the back of the mic. So, sound coming from right here, and all this gets blocked off. And then the final is bidirectional, which is front and back. If you're having a type of podcast conversation thing, it's going to pick up front and back. And for people who do watch my videos, I already made a video about this microphone, but that was with a Call of Duty commentary, and I figured people who actually are trying to research this microphone, they're not going to watch a Call of Duty commentary. So I had to make this, for all audiences, people who really want this microphone. Alright, so, and I'm going to show you now, this is what I call the pop filter. It's blue. You can see blue, the pop filter. And it's made by Blue, but here's the thing. You see this mount right here? I'm going to move the microphone to the side for a second. This is the mount that traditionally comes with your Blue filter. You see that? It's a V with this little screw, threaded screw with a little rubber stop. And if you look on this microphone, there is nowhere really that's good to hook this up. It's a really stupid design, and this is made by the same company. So I think that's just a little weird. It even says the universal pop filter, but apparently it's not universal with one of their own products. But that's not a big deal because I found a way around it, and here's what I did. I'm gonna unscrew this just so you can see my methods. Right here in the base, I drilled just a nice little hole. And this is, you know, just a light like aluminum. And if you don't know how to drill holes, you don't have much experience, but you have the bits, what you're going to want to do is get the smallest bit you have and drill a starter hole. Just something to get through the metal, nice and easy. And then, you know, graduate up a size or two. With a hole this small, you can do it in 2 drills, but, you know, generally with thicker aluminum or a bigger hole, you're going to have to do more drills just because sometimes the bit gets grabbed into aluminum and all that, and you don't want a sloppy hole. You want to take your time. So what I did was I just drilled the hole right. I'm going to give you a good reference point here. I'm just going to show that for a second. You can kind of get where it is. If you see this line of where these end, it's slightly above it. And then this hole is just slightly bigger than the bit. You can see it jostles around a little bit, but what you do is just hook your pop filter, put it right through the bottom, stick the bit through if I can find the freaking hole, and then just screw it in nice and tight. Alright, and then boom, now you got your pop filter. And if you don't know what a pop filter does, is it breaks away, you know, wind that comes to the microphone, like for example, like a P sound if you were gonna say pie. And if you set it with the pop filter, it's not gonna have, you know, as much annoying wind as without. With is good, without is bad. And it looks really, really nice too. It's a very clean installation. You just got to make sure that you screw this in really tight. So then you got a solid mount. And this is the mount that came with it. I don't know what they were thinking. You can throw this thing away, you can sell it on eBay, you can do whatever you want. I'm just going to give some last minute thoughts on the microphone. Sound quality. Finally. I'm sorry about this. It took me a little bit to get to this, but the sound quality is really good. This microphone runs around like 140, 150. I got it for like 103. So I got a little bit of a deal, and it was worth every penny. The sound quality is good. It's THX certified, I believe. It's not stamped on it that I see, but I could have sworn it was, but it's THX certified. And THX is a big, you know, sound company. I'm going to show you the box. I actually have the box if you would like to see that. Just a simple little, cool little packaging. Look at this. Just a whole bunch of Yetis, I guess. Yeti. And here are my cons, I would say. Things that I do not like about this microphone. And there's not many. One thing I do not like about this microphone is, let's say I was recording right here, right on this tabletop. And let's say I was to tap the tabletop. Through this stand there's going to be a lot of vibration. You're going to hear it very easily. And that's just how it has to be, you know, with a cardioid microphone. I believe that's what it's called. Don't hold me to that though. But, you know, this style of microphone, it picks up a lot of sound really easy. And that's just how it is. You know, you can turn down the gain, and that's going to turn down sound. It's not like in, you know, bad noise. It's going to cut down on that, but you're never going to get it 100% gone, like tapping the tables. You know, it's going to happen. And another thing I don't like about it is the knobs. They're a little wiggly. and they're plastic. You would think, you know, they would just care a bit more, I guess, and put, you know, maybe metal, stainless, something like that. Stainless would be nice, but let's see what else. There really isn't that many cons. This thing is sweet for the money. So overall, I say get this microphone if you need a USB desktop microphone. It's going to suit your needs very well. I highly recommend getting a pop filter. The blue pop filter works great. It's you know, it's a good pop filter. It just, you need to modify your microphone. So just simply drill that hole. It's not that big of a deal. It's not scary. Don't worry about messing up the stand. Just, you know, take your time with it. Go slow. But overall, if I had to rate this thing 1 out of 10, I'd probably rate it like an 8. It's a good product. Get it. If you need it, it's going to be great for commentaries, for singing. It works well with instruments like guitars. I've played guitar and it sounds great. Alright, so I think this is going to be the end of the video. Overall, 8 out of 10. Highly recommend it. Blue, get the pop filter, drill a hole. You already know what it is. Blue. Alright, yeah. Chazzy Boy 1 2 3 4. Peace.